Yo, 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 what's going on? It's Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, tbkc, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. Okay, this was a question, and it came up, this video will be very simple, but the Neapolitan Mastiff. This is what was asked. What was the Neapolitan Mastiff's influence on the American Bully? Is it in the American Bully? Come on, man. Just as the Bordeaux helped establish the, as they call, big red noses, right? Just as the Bordeaux established that, the the Neapolitan Mastiff established the big blue noses, as they call them. At that time, I mean, you think about it, this is what it was. Now, some of y'all gonna remember this. The Neos didn't used to always have the super long droopy faces. They would have some, but they would be more, more regular, not hanging all down all crazy. So I know some of y'all immediately think, well, why don't they have the wrinkles? Well, think about it. A pit bull is a very, 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 very well-bred dog. So its genes are pretty strong too. And what a lot of these guys, I mean, we used to see some little signs where you see little loose lips, but a lot of them guys were smart enough, especially back in the day, and it wasn't so much social media and internet, and you wouldn't never see some of these dogs or ever see some of these dogs. But what they would do is, you know what I mean, they would get the blue gene in them, and they would take the ones that had the tighter skin, the tighter faces, the ones that didn't exhibit the exact traits of the Neo. And of course, you breed them to another one. Now, we would have, every now and then you get something to come on and be like, that looks weird as hell. But they would take, what was, even at that time, considered a less desirable Neo because it didn't have the wrinkles. And they would add that in with, some of the pit bulls. And you would come up with big blue dogs. And they had their process. I know some of y'all are like, damn, well, what, they had their processes. They would breed it out, and the same way that they were doing everything else. And is the effect there? It's definitely there. I've talked about, like I said, I've talked about, the Bordeaux with the red noses. It's no different than the Neo with the blues. Now, if you study the Neo, you're going to have to look at some of the issues that they have. And what does a lot of blue dogs have an issue with? I've touched on it about the inbreeding of blues once the blue gene was in there. But also, it comes from the Neo. The Neo has a lot of skin problems, has a lot of skin issues. Another thing that the Neo is known for is it is an aggressive dog. Most Mastiffs do have an aggressive trait to them. And, if you look, especially a lot of the XLs, the dogs are a little more aggressive than the, more people aggressive, let me put it that way, than the smaller dogs, the standards and stuff. So these are genes that come from this dog, but also one of the issues that you want to worry about, and we should worry about, and we've seen it, start to take over in our community, is definitely the heart issues that come along with damn near every Mastiff. Big bodies, hearts that's stressed to keep those big bodies going. And when you start mixing, with smaller breeds, it doesn't strengthen the heart at all. A lot of people think that the process would work, that the pit bull would just give it excellent genetics and it would make it so much stronger. And in some cases that works. But in other cases, you're asking for miracles because it's not like it's going to give it a super heart. So you still have some of these XLs that are weighing 150 pounds. Like they talked about with the Hawk, dog pushing towards 200 pounds. It's nice to look at on the outside, but what is the actual ticker inside looking like? And although it might be good for a while, the heart will beat fast. The heart will do everything to compensate this dog's size, but what happens eventually is the heart just gets stressed out. And this is something that you noticed in the XL breed, is a lot of enlarged hearts. You notice a lot of enlarged hearts. You notice more heart murmurs in the XL dogs, and a lot of these traits come down, and this has been something that's been done 30 years ago, 25 years ago. So it's not like it's right up front right now, but it's definitely in the gene pool. And this is one of the reasons why, you know, certain XL dogs have terrible skin, terrible cardiovascular issues, you know, and tend to want to check out a little earlier than normal. You know, I'm not saying that the Neo is a bad dog. I actually like it when it's bred properly. But the thing of it is, we talk about a community that's sneaking to breed a dog, you know, just like they do with the bulldogs and different things like that. They sneak to breed them. So when you're sneaking to breed something, it's ugly, you know. It's ugly, and if you want to have a better understanding of the XL bullies, your studies are going to have to start not with the XL itself, but your studies are going to have to start with the Bordeaux, with the Bull Mastiff, with the Neo, you know what I mean, with the American Bulldog, with I even tell you, was the dog back in the day, Whopper. You know, they said he had a Mastiff in him, you know. And so, you know, it's hard to understand what you're breeding and how to put it together if you don't understand the groundworks of these dogs. And I know some of you are thinking like, well, it was put in a million years ago. It shouldn't be that bad now. But the thing of it is it was put in to create something. So the creation that you see in front of you, the XL Bully, is truly part Mastiff. So if you're going to breed this dog right, if you're going to understand the issues that come along with this dog, you have to study the Mastiff, because there's not enough study and people being open about the issues with the XL to truly understand how these dogs work. You know, part of this is going to be what I talked about in the other video, you know, health testing, charting the health tests, people being honest about what they're getting out of these health tests, and the best way to fix it. We have to do better about these things. I know these videos are boring, but I'm going to be pushing health more and more and more. I take it from a person who struggled in certain areas of health for the better part of the last 2 or 3 years. We need to do better. We got to get better, you know. It's the only way that this breed is going to work. Things need to tighten up. I'm not doing mandatory health testing, but we're pushing towards some better things and doing it bigger. Until next time, y'all, much love. Peace.